Good evening, everyone. This is the Ayer Conservation Commission meeting. It is Thursday, June 27th, 2024. In attendance this evening, we have Heather Hampson as our conservation agent. We have George Bacon as member, Jess Gugino, member clerk, Mark Phillips, vice chair. We are missing Jen Adani. Jen Adani. I'm sorry. I used to work with Jen Adani.
Jenemiah.
Yeah, Jenemiah. Jen Adani, we're a fan, yeah. And Jenemiah. And myself, John Schmellenberger, as chair. Good evening, everyone. Do we have confirmation of agenda?
Yeah, there's no changes.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. We do have one item that we need to add, which we need to have the appointment of a member to the CPC.
Where do you want to put that?
Wherever you would like. We can put it at the end.
Let's do it at the end.
They started making us do these little dot our I's and cross our T's.
Yes.
Well, George wants to do it now.
Okay, is there a motion to approve the agenda as amended?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously. Approval of meeting minutes for June 13th, 2024. Everyone had an opportunity to read the minutes? Any changes? Motion to accept the minutes. Meeting minutes for June 13th, 2024 as submitted.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay.
Can't be seen
Passes
until...
unanimously.
Yeah.
This is the time of our meeting for public input. If there's anyone out there not on the agenda who would like to ask a question, offer a comment, now is the time. Nope, okay. And seeing none, we shall move on. First item this evening is the public hearing, notice of intent and DEP file number to be determined. We will open this under the Wetland Protection Act and also under the Ayer Wetland Bylaw. So we're just opening to continue?
Yeah, we haven't gotten anything yet from DEP. There's no number yet. I don't know if you had any other, but yeah, there's no, and I just checked before I came in here to see if it came in after 4.
Okay.
It is most likely due to the fact there is no circuit rider at this point for Central Region, so it's just taking a little bit longer. Yes.
Again?
Yes, our circuit rider Maya has left to take a position at DEP in Boston, and they haven't posted the position yet.
Okay. Motion to continue the public hearing, notice of intent, Spectacle Pond water treatment until our next meeting, which is July 11th, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously.
It's going to be a late meeting tonight.
Yeah.
My goodness.
So our next item is request for extensions, order of conditions. We can't do these as a blanket, correct?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Are there any issues?
I don't believe so. There is the gentleman from Oxbow here if you guys have any questions on them.
Does anyone have any questions on?
On the progress of the development or anything?
Just one question is, how long an extension?
3 years.
So we're requesting a 3-year extension.
3 year?
3 year.
Is for Panther Place?
Panther Place.
Yeah, I believe the majority of the ones that we have orders on are all down on Gaskin Lane. That's the main street going down. The first two, I went out, I think those building permits were pulled last year or this spring. And then the rest of them are slowly going down the line from there. So, they tend to do, I think he tends to do 3 to 4 at a time.
Okay.
Okay, so no issues?
I don't have
Okay.
any at this moment, no.
Motion to issue an extension on the order of conditions, DEP file number 100-0463.
3 years.
For 3 years, thank you. Yes.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Do you want me to hold up? I'll hold up and have you sign them all.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously. Motion to issue an extension on the order of conditions DEP file number 100-0464 for 3 years.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously. Is there a motion to issue an extension on the order of conditions DEP file number 100-0465 for 3 years?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously. Is there a motion to issue an extension on the order of conditions DEP file number 100-0466 for 3 years?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously. Is there a motion to issue an extension on the order of conditions DEP file number 100-0467 for 3 years?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously. Is there a motion to issue an extension on the order of conditions DEP file number 100-0468 for 3 years?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. We're getting the hang of this, aren't we?
My hand ready for,
Is there a motion to issue an extension on the order of conditions DEP file number 100-0469 for 3 years?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously. Is there a motion to issue an extension on the order of conditions DEP file number 100-0470 for 3 years?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously. Is there a motion to issue an extension on the order of conditions DEP file number 100-0471 for 3 years?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously. Is there a motion to issue an extension on the order of conditions DEP file number 100-0472 for 3 years?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously. Is there a motion to issue an extension on the order of conditions DEP file number 100-0473 for 3 years?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously. Is there a motion to issue an extension on the order of conditions DEP file number 100-0474 for 3 years?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously. Is there a motion to issue an extension on the order of conditions DEP file number 100-0475 for 3 years?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously. So what's the deal with these subdivision lots? Gonna do all these-
Those are the lot numbers that coincide with all of them.
Oh, so we don't have to do that?
I just had them listed there in case anybody wanted to know.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
I know. Awesome, that's great. Okay.
What's the status in the CR for Panther Place?
I don't know. We just got the one back for Shaker Pond, so I'm sure we're still waiting on those.
Yeah.
And with the house is still being built, they couldn't do the baseline anyway.
Yeah.
But I'll double check with it.
As we were going through this, I guess I do have a question. So,
Yeah.
3-year extension, it's slowing down. Are people just not kind of buying? Is that kind of the issue?
The strategy changes depend on market availability. This started towards the tail end of COVID, so supplies were in short demand and really expensive. So
Yep.
things were just delayed on that aspect. And yeah, that's the main reason. There are 2 houses that are almost done, but he doesn't want to have to come back in a year and potentially come back another year if needed. So just
Yeah.
a 3-year blanket for all of them would make the best sense. And that way they're all on the same schedule.
Exactly. Yeah. Cool.
And what's your name? Just now that you've spoken, I have to put
Yeah.
you in the minutes.
It's Kyle Cormier with Oxbow Associates.
Okay. How do you spell your last name?
COR.
Okay,
at Ayer.
okay, got it.
So we gotta sign stuff?
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to wait till the end because it's a big pile, if you want to just go around and do it now.
You can wait till the end, I guess, right? Okay. And what was that last thing?
So apparently Jess serves as the commission's representative for CPC. Apparently she needed to be reappointed last year and it kind of like, oops, we forgot. So we need to firmly vote to do that appointment unless somebody else would like to do it, and it'll be for 2 years because it's supposed to be done last year.
So you are a representative of the CPC, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Although, you know, if anybody else really wants to take it on, feel free.
I'd like to
If
make a
not-
motion to reappoint Jess Gugina to be our CPC representative.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay?
Nay.
Congratulations, Jess.
I saw what you guys did there.
That's usually how that goes.
I know.
Nice job. Keep it up.
Well, I have to serve on it with that Barry Schwartzel, and that's always a pain. I only say that because Barry's doing the taping of the recording. He's a great guy. I'm just being funny. For anybody listening.
Conservation Office updates.
It's been fairly slow the last 2 weeks. Alan did send an email out to everybody in regards to the Newton Street Festival, even though it's not until October, but that'll be Saturday, October 5th. So if you guys want to start thinking of ideas of what we'd like to do, I know you guys mentioned last year about handing out seeds, so I have a few different companies that I have a list of that I can reach out to do and hand out seeds for that. But if you guys want to start thinking about if there's anything else you might want to have our little booth do, just be thinking of that so we can get that started and get that going. Probably start thinking of that and get it moving in August.
Do you think we'll be reblazed by then?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe handing out not really a new map per se, because you're just reblazing what we already have,
Yeah, we
right?
already
But-
have, correct, yeah. Yeah, there's some things with that map that need to get redone. I gotta figure out how to use All Trails app, because you can actually use it to like mark a trail on it. I just gotta figure out how that whole system works so we can get some of those on there, but yeah,
Reach out to our missing member. I believe her husband
probably knows how to do all that stuff.
helped develop it, is what I understood, or something or a member of it, like David.
Okay.
David is. Like,
Yeah, and I was thinking of reaching out to the conservation agent group and seeing if we can get a training on that too relatively soon, because I'm sure there's more agents besides myself that would probably find that helpful.
Who are you reaching out to?
The Massachusetts Society of Conservation Professionals.
For
It's longer than that. I missed the
Municipal.
municipal. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
too long. We've already had that conversation. It's too long. It's too late now. It's been around for a long time. Reaching out for them, but yeah, I'll ask her too and figure out how to do that. But yeah, the trails will be reblazed by then. Some of them had already been repainted without even needing the markers that we had. So I did put some of them out on like further up, the blue ones, further up on the. You go by the Beaver Pond, upper Flanagan, whatever you want to call it, Pond, Meadow Pond, and up there.
Where you go up the hill?
Yeah, there is up there. The main trail had been repainted, but up that way it was kind of sketchy. So I was just doing it up there for the most part to try to stay a little consistent.
It's the best place up there. I love
Oh,
it.
I like it up there. Yeah, when I went up was it last year? There was a big woodpecker, and I was so afraid it was going to dive bomb me because it was not happy that I was walking by its tree.
You've been watching the birds, Alfred Hitchcocker's on.
Actually,
That's what my sister doesn't like birds. My mom had us watch that movie when we were kids.
yeah.
So my sister's afraid of birds.
There's a former Ayer resident who lives now in Western Mass, and he and his wife have been clearing some of their backyard, and he's bald, and you can just see the I guess it was a hawk or something that it got his head.
Yeah.
Why?
So it must have a nest nearby.
Oh, jeez.
Pecked him or clawed him?
Claude.
Really?
Yeah. So I started doing one of that. I think the white trail is going to get painted, but we'll have markers for.
Who's doing the painting? Do you?
I can't remember. Rick.
Okay.
Something. Yeah. That's what he preferred to do. Again, to me, if someone wants to do it, I'm not going to argue with them. I mean, the blazes weren't overly expensive, so it doesn't hurt to hold on to them for another trail that will come about at some point. So I don't see any reason to if someone prefers to paint it. So that's fine. So
Will
we would do
with
that.
I'm sorry, will we end up with a trail at Panther Place as part of the CR?
We do. There was going to be a trail at Panther Place.
Okay.
That was
Isn't
part of it.
supposed to connect to,
It can't because it's a swamp.
oh, there's no dry ground connect.
I don't think so, but
Yeah.
we might be able to look at it and see if it might be a way we can do a boardwalk.
Yeah, because it
something
abuts
like
solar
that.
too. Solar too, I think.
Yeah, so we can look at that. But yeah, they were supposed to cut the path. Whether that's still cleared or not, I don't know. We'll have to look at that. I'll email Joe Levine in regards to the status of the CR too. But we'll have a trail there. We have,
What did Shaker Mill maybe? Maybe not.
you don't need to mark that.
Next time we have a sidewalk, if, I wouldn't mind taking a look at what the Shaker Mill Pond path looks like,
Okay.
if anybody is interested. Otherwise, I'll just go myself. But
We'll meet you at the erratic. We'll meet you at the erratic.
Yeah, the CR signs that were put out there are being replaced with newer, nicer signs. The Curly Circle has signs out, and they are 2-foot tall wooden posts, nice, almost similar to what our do not disturb signs look like.
Yeah.
Only they're different colors. They say conservation restriction, but they have the crane and everything on them. So that's what they'll end up putting over at Shaker Pond as well. Some of that. So that'll look nice.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to put a trailhead sign where the big boulder is that goes out to the trail that's there. So just so I wanted it marked so people that lived in those houses wouldn't be like, why are people walking through here? Like, no, it's a trail. You really can't tell it's a trail there because it got cleared, a year and a half ago, but you really can't get lost out there either. We're pretty lucky as far as that goes. Anything else? Cleared some, I went out, so I just keep doing my every week and a half clearing of knotweed at Peroni Park. Which, again, because I do it so often, it's not grown, you can tell where I haven't done it because it's tall, and where I've been doing it consistently, I usually get those just little bits. But every time I go out, I'm getting more, hunks of either old root or a longer root, so.
Yep.
We'll see if it makes a difference.
No, it'll make a difference for sure.
And then after a year or two of that, we can tackle one of the other invasives out there. I think, I didn't have my phone on them, I think it was buttonbush, but I think it's buttonbush coming up from the water side, just like, so I think if I can get the knotweed out, that buttonbush will take over, and that'll be nice, because they're kind of like, the buttonbush is almost beating out the knotweed at this point, so if I can keep pulling it, it should win on that aspect, I'm hoping.
Yeah, good. Anything else?
Not too much poison ivy either, which is nice.
That's good.
Buttonbush victory to come.
What?
Buttonbush victory
I'm
to
hoping,
come.
and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm looking at it like the little brown. Yeah, I'm like, I think that's buttonbush. I'm starting to learn my plants, so that's nice. I don't think there's much else. It's been fairly quiet.
Anything on,
We had the stormwater meeting, which
That was good.
some of you
yeah.
guys were at.
Yeah.
So that went fairly well. I'm sure they will post the presentation on everything on that to the website. If anybody has other more questions in regards to that. I don't know if anyone watches our meetings, but if they do and they didn't hear about that occurred. And that went fairly well. It was pretty well attended. I guess there was 25 or so people on Zoom and about 25 people in attendance, so a good 50 people. So that's that's good. It seemed pretty well received, so that was nice. That was Monday.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was that bad, but,
No.
you know.
Well, I don't think we were anticipating all the questions that come up. Like, we were like, oh, we gotta make sure we gotta make this fee as low as possible. No one wants to pay more and this and that. And then they get the questions of it's like, well, if we get more, I might as well just pay more. It just makes more sense. I think none of us were expecting that because we were trying really hard to get it under that $100 a year.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely evident that, you know, you're trying to shoot, you know, the build up to like, hey, we started at $200 some dollars and we got it down to 95 when we did this and this and this. And it's like,
Yeah, and
but-
that was received as like, well, but why? I'd rather pay more if it means we get, it's like, oh, okay. I don't think any of us anticipated that to be the answer. I think the questions, I think it was more people were going to be like, I don't want to pay this. Why do I have to do that? And it was only a few of that. So
Yeah.
the questions that came out of it, I don't think any of us were anticipating. I mean, I had pulled research from the climate resiliency plan from the state from 22 in regards to like central region, saying what the impacts of climate change would be for infrastructure, and it was all like impact of rain and brushing out roads and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I pull all this data and I have it. Not a single question.
yeah.
I was driving, since this,
Case.
I was driving through Groton the other day, and it's like one section, brand new pavement, and then another part of a different
yeah.
road, brand new pavement. It's like, I don't remember the roads being in bad shape before that.
No,
And it's like, this is what you get when you have, you know, you can maintain, you can keep ahead of your,
Yeah, and
maintenance.
I know I drive through Groton. They've replaced my route to here all the time, and I looked at it today because I keep looking at it. They've raised that road quite a bit.
Did they?
They did, and I'm like, I don't think that's right. But again, that's Groton. I'm sure it is. But and there's no drainage on that road. It's all country drainage. There's like 1 or 2 random basins, but the rest of it, yeah, is country drainage on that aspect of it.
What's happening on like a work crew for Pine Meadow?
Not much, because we just had the blazes, and like I said, I have that one person doing that one. I started doing the blue one. I'll reach out again and see, because it's such a matter of like, it's just small parts of the trails that need to be get done, so I need to just assess it. And I went out and started doing that, and then I can't remember what happened. I think it got hot, that's what. I'm like, it got really hot. I didn't want to go
Last
outside. Yeah, last week was too hot. So I need to go out again and try to reassess and see what trails really do need to be marked, and then see if I can get someone to go out and do that. Because I think just to call them and be like, hey, go out and do it, the question I'm getting is, well, where? So I need to figure out where exactly I need to send them to go.
Did you ever hear back from Beth Sudemeyer about?
I did,
Okay, the
and they
remaining
say
grant
it
money?
might be possible to use the funds for signage, and then I thought about it, and I think we're just gonna give the money back at this point, because there's other grant opportunities for us to go to for signage, that it's just not worth trying to amend the existing one we have when I can just give the money back at this point, because Susan Tredellis mentioned to me that the Cultural Council, we can get money through them through a grant for signage for Pine Meadow, and I think that might be the best way to go on that one. And then just do some smaller signage through our normal budget.
Okay.
And then ask for a grant for them for something, or planting over at Pine Meadow on the shoreline instead.
Got anything, George?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I have an invite for the members to attend a pontoon boat ride on Spectacle Pond.
When will that be?
To observe, it's actually up to you. I'm open now for the next several weeks.
And if you're going to be in our minutes, I need your name so we can.
My name is Leon Weaver.
Okay.
I'm with the Spectacle Pond Association,
Yeah.
Littleton Twin Lakes Committee. And I'll send Heather an invite with all the pertinent details.
Thank you.
Is that for when they do the treatment on there?
We would like to get it in before the treatment,
Yeah.
and then after the treatment, let's say in September.
Okay.
So you can look at the before and after.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's a nice invite, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all curious about
Mm-hmm.
your pond. Yeah.
So we'll set up a date, your availability is what's going to guide that. I can do multiple boat rides if we can't get together with, because I guess we can't go out with a quorum.
No,
That would be an official meeting.
we can as long as we don't deliberate any official business,
Okay.
which we wouldn't. That was straight from town council recently.
It's a nice tour, we can take 5 people.
Yeah.
My wife is first mate. I'm the captain.
I am the captain.
She called me.
So you can take 5 in addition to that.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the boat takes 7.
Gotcha.
5 is good, would be good for us. Yeah, it's a nice, pleasant ride out if the weather cooperating. Probably no more than an hour.
Okay.
Depends on how many questions you have, and if
Sure.
you do multiple circuits of the
And you'll send that, send that to Heather, and then you'll send it on to us?
Yeah,
Do that. Yeah.
that'd be great, thank you.
Refreshments provided.
Isn't that how Gilligan's Island started?
Yeah.
We have a killer chocolate cake. But you can only have a sliver about that big because it may cause heart arrhythmia. Super chocolate.
Super rich.
Is that good, huh? All right.
And coffee, of course. Tequila shots, but.
Thank you, Leon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leah.
I guess I need to make an apology, since I know she's watching, to Jen Amaya for calling her Jess Adani. Just, where'd that come from? I have no idea, but anyway, sorry. I know you're watching. So you can sign those things after we adjourn?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
a-
can sign up to you, Jim. You already voted on them, so, but yeah.
Anything else?
I almost forgot about those, but yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay? Passes unanimously.